I got my good man here, brand new Iowa Big Ten point guard, the man, the myth, the March Madness one-legged psycho circus shot legend himself, Bennett Stirtz. My man, I appreciate you for being here.
Thanks for having me on, Ryan.
I think that was a adequate intro, right?
That was great. Yep. A lot of people on campus, that's the only thing they hear.
All
The
right.
one they get through is crazy. So,
Hey, man, I'm going to start with it. I was going to save it for later because, like, at this point, people who aren't even, like, massive college basketball fans know you for that shot against Missouri last year in the tournament. I think there was, like, 9 or 10 seconds on the shot clock. You got, like, a little switch on a pick and roll. What in the world was going through your mind? Because you took it, and I was like, this absolute psychopath.
yeah, I was a psychopath for shooting that. I've never practiced that shot, and I knew I had to get one up, and apparently that's what I came up with, and somehow it went in. So, I got a
Oh,
lot.
so it was definitely one of those, like, blackout blur moments. You were like,
Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember it at all.
okay, yeah, it's not some James Harden stuff that you're like working on in the offseason.
No.
That's good to know. I was just like it was like the icing on the cake. You know, you were playing a good game. You felt confident, I feel like, and things were kind of just going your way that game, which was hilarious. But now you're at Iowa. Obviously, you were at Drake. You're a Big Ten player. Do you feel like a Big Ten player yet?
Not yet. I think like once we get to media day and close to the season, it'll feel like that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about
Yeah,
that.
for sure. How's the offseason for you guys and training? Because everybody's new, right? Like your coaching staff is not new for you necessarily, but new to Iowa, new to the Big Ten. Has there been like a change or difference in things in terms of preparing for the Big Ten, like there was preparing for the MVC last year?
Not at all. And there hasn't even been a change when I was at D2 with Coach Mack. So it's been the same off season, working hard as usual, getting the body right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just getting ready for the season, working hard.
Yeah, we love to see that. Big thing you mentioned about Coach Mack, we'll call him, I guess. Obviously, you're with him at D2, Northwest Missouri State. You come up to D1 to MVC to Drake last year. Now you're with him at Iowa. Like Iowa fans, and I think a lot of people will look at roster continuity and be like, oh, like it's 0%. Everybody's new. Like, is it going to work on our level? Is it going to work here? But like, you know him, you know the coaching staff. There's 5 of you guys from Drake, a couple that were at Northwest Missouri State before that. Like, not everything is new. So can you speak to how that kind of helps, and even how that helped you guys last year going into Drake, where people are kind of like leaving question marks open and they don't really know who you guys are and if it's going to gel and work, but because you actually do know each other, a lot of you guys well, like it's easier than it seems, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot easier. And Mac's big with culture. So establishing our culture with 6 guys now that have been in the program is a huge win. And actually, me and Mac were talking about it today. He was like, I don't know if I didn't bring 6 guys over, like, I don't know how I could do this with NIL, like bringing 14 new guys in. It'd be a real challenge. So yeah, the 6 guys definitely help. And then, yeah, even we had 4 guys from Northwest at Drake. So I think it'd be really hard to do it with one person, even 2. So having 6 guys on the teams is big for chemistry too.
Hey, some people gotta do it. Some of those coaches, like you'll play against teams this year that are they
Exactly.
just do whatever they can.
Yep.
So it's interesting. So players love to play for him, Ben McCollum. Like it seems like the guys love him. I've been saying it midway through last season. I started saying how like good coaching succeeds at all levels. If you've made McCollum an NBA coach, he'd probably figure out a way to be good, and on every single level of the game. And that's kind of how it's been at D2 for so long. He did it, and then obviously D1 right away at MVC, and now hopefully in the Big Ten. But can you speak to him a little bit and things that are like different? Like what makes Ben McCollum different as a coach compared to other coaches you've had, or just generically like other coaches in the country that you think of?
Yeah, dude's a psycho, but he's hilarious. He's a funny guy, and he makes you a better person off the court. Like, for example, I got engaged this past off season, and he called me. Yeah, appreciate it. He called me right before I was doing like a couple hours before and gave me like a pep talk. So like he cares about you more off the court, and I think that just comes with the level of trust when you're on the court. Like you can trust him, and that's part of the reasons why I came here to Iowa and forego the draft.
Nice. Yeah, you didn't even test waters at all, right?
I was thinking about it, but
Yeah.
I ended up doing it. No.
And I feel like for you, I mean, we could talk about it for hours, but like there's uncertainty, right? A little bit for scouts, I guess, MVC, like 1 year in D1, going into Iowa, doing the Big Ten, like that has to be an aspect of your decision, right? Like I want to be here and play with them, obviously, but also like to make that jump, I'll solidify myself with a year in the Big Ten.
Yeah, that was the main reason, like boosting my draft stock in the Big Ten compared to MVC last year. So that was one of the main reasons, and just also being happy and having one last year with my guys, and the new guys here. So it's been a lot of fun in the summer.
This is technically your last year of eligibility, right?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what they say if they give me a year or not? But yeah, it's looking like it.
Yeah, they give JUCO extra years, so maybe they're like, you know what, you played D2, we're just going to give you an extra year because we want more. Exactly. You kind of never know how it's going to go. But also on Coach McCollum, is he always wearing a white shirt and a colored tie? Is that how it works for him always?
No, in practice he switches it up sometimes. So
of course, does he ever change in games? Honestly, has he ever worn anything different?
No, like scrimmages, like exhibitions, he does. He just wears whatever.
But even that, like at Northwest Missouri State, it was always white shirt and whatever green color tie or something.
Yep.
And then it went blue last year, and he's definitely gonna do yellow. I already saw in the press conference. So
yeah, yellow.
I gotta respect it because like a lot of people on Twitter talk about like, oh, we like when coaches like Rick Pitino wears like the iced out white suit and stuff like that. But when college basketball coaches wear suits, a lot of them wear like jumpsuits or polos, which I don't knock them for. But it seems like he's a man of class, right?
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. He says he feels professional in it, so
he's a sweater too. I think is he not?
Yeah.
He's a sweaty dude, so he fits the college basketball coaches super well. But it's awesome to see you guys kind of succeed and everything like that. So you're in the Big Ten now. Obviously, you haven't played Big Ten games yet, but are there any? And you're from Missouri originally, right?
Yep.
Okay, so SEC world, kind of Big 12-ish close. Yep. But are there any Big Ten arenas that you're most excited and or maybe scared to play in? Maybe not scared is the right word, but
excited to play in.
Yeah.
I feel like the main two, Mackey and then Indiana would be one. Those are like the main two. That Assembly Halls, those are both awesome arenas, pretty loud. So, and then obviously Hilton. It's not in the Big Ten, but that'll be super fun.
Oh, you guys are going there this year?
Yep.
They ain't gonna let you go. It's been all Iowa State for the last few years, but obviously it's different now. And I've been there. It's a crazy place. That'll be interesting. In terms of play style and stuff, obviously you guys played super slow pace last year. Like I think the slowest in the entire country, but you did it at such an efficient rate, especially in the half court where and I watched in like the Missouri game, you watch that back and like you see that so evidently how you guys played slower. They played so much faster and you guys controlling the game, but the ball, I mean, you guys were taking late shot clock looks, but efficiently because that's what you guys do. First off, does it put more pressure on you guys as players, I guess, to execute at a higher like standard, right? Like at a more to perfection because like everything's got to be perfect and the possessions are so long?
Looking back on it, I think it does because like you want the perfect shot, but like in the game, I didn't think that. Like I didn't feel any pressure, but yeah, watching the games back, we were playing so slow. It was crazy.
Against Missouri, you guys would literally cross half court and just stand there for 10 seconds and then start the set. I'm like,
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, I was like, this is brutal to watch because I'm pulling for you guys, and I was like, I am nervous right now. I do not enjoy this at all. Is it something that like are you guys keeping the same system for the most part? I assume.
Good news is we'll play a lot faster this year just because we have more depth, and then we also have the pick and pop this year too with bigs that can stretch the floor. So in practices, we've been playing a lot faster.
Right, Alvaro coming in, a couple of power dudes. How has that kind of elevated the standard of the program and training and stuff? Because like obviously you guys have great players. Like you were great at every level so far, and the team is good. But you guys got better. Like the group got better for sure. So how has that trying to change things?
There's just more space out on the court. That's what I feel like. Like last year, I was driving to the paint and there's someone in the paint every time. Now our bigs can space the floor, pick and pop's a threat, and then our bigs like Alvaro, he's a really good passer. So it's been super fun playing with them, and yeah, it'll be a good duo.
It seems like that's awesome. And he had a little March moment for himself also. You know, they were making some noise. Do you think that you're going to be on the same kind of usage this year where like you're bringing in more players and maybe it'll be harder to do that in the Big Ten? Like, do you guys, obviously you're the best player on the team and you're the go-to guy, the lead player, ball in the hands, but do you expect to be on the same, like really high reliant usage?
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be playing 40 minutes, but it'll probably be close to that. We still have a lot more depth. So who knows, it could change, but yeah, right now, probably the same.
Has anyone surprised you the most in practice so far?
Yeah, there's been a lot of dudes. I'd say say the main dude would be Trey Thompson. He's our reclass.
Mhm.
He's been really well, playing really well for us. Cooper Cash has been good. He's the one guy that stayed. He'll be really good for us. We just have a lot of wings and depth at our wing spot. That'll be really good. Isaiah Howard, Tate Sage. He's a freshman too. So just a bunch of dudes that have been stepping up in practice.
Nice. Anything else in the Big Ten related that you're super excited to kind of get into? Whether it's you've mentioned a couple arenas, Mackey and IU, obviously, Assembly Hall. Any certain players that you know in the Big Ten, or like personally, or that you're just looking forward to going against?
I went to Chris Paul camp in Vegas this summer, so I talked a lot to Braden Smith. I roomed with him, and then
Nice.
Donovan Dent too. We talked a lot too. So those are the 2 point guards. Stojakovic from Illinois. There's just a bunch of dudes that I met there. That like Tatum camp was also there. So
Damn. Oh, you're the same time.
yeah, same time. So there's
That's
a lot
crazy.
of dudes there. Yeah. So it's fun.
You rooming with Braden Smith is interesting. I didn't even know they put guys together in like hotels and stuff, double beds, so like you gotta have to.
Yep.
That was that your first time meeting each other?
Yeah, it was a good time. He's a great dude.
I'm sure. Obviously you guys have mutual respect for each other, but I'm sure it's interesting being like, hey, we're about to be like not rivals per se, but people on the outside will look at it like
Yeah.
who's the best guard in the Big Ten and this and that and all these things. And realistically, you guys like know each other and you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great point guard. He's proven it in the Big Ten. So I got a lot of work to do.
For sure. Mentioned some of that too, like the little bit of pro development, right? Like I saw your name come up on draft radars a lot this year over the course of the season, and obviously mixed reviews and mixed levels of confidence, I'd say, just because of 1 year of D1 MVC. What's the biggest thing you've looked to change in the offseason and to showcase this season that you're like, I can make this jump, like I will be an NBA player, if that's the goal?
Yeah, no, it's definitely the goal. Probably on the defensive side, just being a guy who can stop the best player and guard the best player at all times, and then just getting my body right. I've gained, since I got here this summer, I've gained 12 pounds. So that's helped a lot, and I just feel great. So our strength coach is good, and yeah, just ready to get out there on the court and showcase it.
Yeah. And in terms of team goals, do you guys talk about anything specifically? Maybe it's too early on, and I know take it day by day, go game by game, but have you guys talked about, hey, like we want to be an NCAA tournament team, or we want to win the Big Ten, we want to do this or whatever?
Yeah. We honestly haven't talked about it at all. Obviously, we want to be in the NCAA tournament, but we usually set our goals like a week or two before the season. We have a team meeting and stuff. So obviously, yeah, be the best we can be.
I'll call you in 2 weeks then, I guess, or whatever it is, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah,
Coming up soon, man.
I know, during exhibition games. I know it's exciting. It's crazy how fast it goes. It's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. People, I feel like, don't know you well off the court, externally, nationally, right, in the media, because like most guys that get media attention for 2 or 3 years on the big stage, like people know them at this point. Braden Smith is a good example. People have heard him speak so many times publicly.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't know you at all publicly. And like I've talked to you a decent amount a little bit, but like give me a classic cliche media day. Tell me 3 things about Bennett Stirtz off the floor, whether it's hobbies, interests, things you're good at, hidden talents, maybe, other than you got engaged, which again, congrats.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. I like to play disc golf a lot. I suck at real golf. So that's a hobby of mine.
Disc golf, that's crazy. Is that accessible, easily accessible?
Yeah, there's a couple courses around campus here, so it's free. Just go and play.
Damn, I might have to dip into that. I'm okay at golf, but that's a good alternative, I guess.
It's a good alternative, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to watch sports a lot. That's pretty much all I do in my free time. Like I don't watch TV shows or anything. I just watch sports. And then like hanging out with my teammates. Usually we go, we're all in the same apartment complex. So we go and grill every night and just hang out together. So I'm pretty chill.
What sport, back to the sports stuff. You're from Missouri. So are you a Chiefs fan or something? Football maybe?
Yeah. Luckily a Chiefs fan. Yeah.
What else for other sports? Cause you guys I guess you have Cardinals maybe. I don't know where you were exactly.
Royals.
I apologize.
Yeah. So those no NBA team. So
yeah, you can't, even if you had an NBA team, you have to, and I'm not, I love everybody.
Yeah. Everyone now.
I would never like, it'd be the same thing, but like, I'm thinking about the teams I like. If I had to grow up and do that, I'd be like, listen, like I am a fan of this team. Like I'm a Jets fan. If I was a football player, like I'll still play for your team. I want to win and beat their ass, but it's not that simple.
Yeah.
I respect that. You mentioned you guys cook out and whatever and grill and stuff. Are you? It sounds like you're not on the grill, but maybe I'm underestimating you.
I was last night. Yeah, we kind of switch off. Yeah, burgers, brats,
Normal things. Who's the best cook on the team?
Tate Sage. He's a freshman from Oklahoma.
So he knows how to do like cookouts and stuff.
Yeah, cookouts. Yep.
That's something I'm not hip to. You were how far is Iowa City from Des Moines? Like an hour?
Hour 45. Yeah.
Oh, so you're used to the area and the type of people out there and stuff like that already, right?
Yep.
Has that helped a lot for you guys? Where it's like, all right, we're moving. We literally just drive for 90 minutes and we're there where we need to be, or 2 hours. Like that has to help geographically, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I literally like when I go home, I just drive through Des Moines and keep going 2 more hours, so it's not bad at all.
Is that how close you are in Missouri?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours from here.
I'm trying to picture a map, and I'm like, I know it's all in the middle. I know exactly kind of where it is, but I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And that's why Coach Matt kind of waited a little bit for the right job. I didn't realize how close it was.
Yeah. I don't know if the Des Moines people like us though, since we were at Drake and we left. So
since you left,
oh yeah.
How can they have you experienced that? Like they're kind of on you?
We play in Des Moines this year, so we'll see.
You play them in Des Moines, or you just play in Des Moines?
No, we play Bucknell. That's
I was about to say you play at Drake. That would be something else.
Yeah.
I've been a proponent that when coaches leave a school, that they should be required to go back to the school they left that following season to play. Would you be a fan of that, or would you?
I would be a fan. I'd be, and like even like I've heard some of your NIL stuff and like cap stuff. I'm a fan of what you say most of the time.
I appreciate you, my man. So we're gonna take your money away. We're gonna cap your money, and but no, realistically, like give a percentage back to Drake. Why not make him pay, right? Exactly, make the big schools pay. It's good to hear from a player's perspective, like on that kind of stuff. You guys see it a lot. Like you see a lot of public talk about transfer portal, NIL, like a million things. Do you guys? I mean, I imagine you guys talk about it a little bit. Is it a different perspective coming internally from the players? Because externally, a lot of people don't know exactly what's going on. They just kind of assume things. So they just yap.
Yeah. We definitely talk about it. Like, we don't talk about our numbers throughout the team. Like, I don't know how much my teammates are making or anything like that. But yeah, we definitely joke around about it and like what Twitter says or stuff like that.
That makes sense. So, right. You're not going to be like, hey, I'm making this much money. Like I got more. Like, that's not how it goes. Yeah. Are there any certain topics that are kind of like have blown your guys' mind, even being players, seeing stories happening elsewhere? You don't have to specify players, teams, but
probably not. Probably just like Iowa State fans or like Nebraska fans talking like for football teams. That would probably be the main thing that we talk.
They chirp you on like Twitter and stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
What's the worst thing someone has said to you?
I don't know if I can say it.
You can you can skip words if you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I deleted Twitter.
Oh so, wow.
Yeah.
I'll go on and see if I can find anything mean. Don't worry.
Stuff. Yeah.
Luckily, when I search your name on Twitter, it's all positive stuff, film, analytical stuff, some interviews. But Dan, you got out of this one. You got lucky.
Okay.
Nothing bad, but I can imagine the fans get a little.
I haven't lost a game yet, so that's probably why.
What do you mean?
Like I haven't lost a game at Iowa, so.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean you haven't lost a game? I watched you lose last week.
Yeah.
That's a good point, I guess. And then, like, if you hopefully you win every game this season, but it's not.
Yeah, but like during the season, those things will change. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Cool, my man. That's all I got for you. I appreciate you being on here a ton. I'm excited for you this season and everything. And hopefully I make it out to Iowa City. But any last thing that you want to tell the people that you're excited for this year?
No, that's all good. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for everything you do for the college basketball players and college basketball world, man.
Of course, doing my best. I expect to see many more one-legged jumpers this year. And I'll actually one last thing on that. Actually, okay. What did coach and coaching staff say to you after that shot? Obviously, it went in, like whatever, but
he hasn't said a word.
Never said a word to you about that?
No, he hasn't said a word about it to me. Yeah, I mean, we've worked on it in workouts. Like
the one-legged now.
A month ago, he put me through one-legged threes now.
Oh, so you hit it, and you hit it. And he wasn't surprised, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna work on that wherever we go next year." Ends up being Iowa. You're like, now we're gonna make it a regular thing.
That's right.
Not a high percentage shot, even though I know he's an analytical guy, and I know you're an analytics like darling, your player profile and stuff. Not a good analytical shot.
Not at all. Probably won't do it again.
I'm going to keep you to that. We'll see how that goes and whatever. But appreciate you again, my man. Good luck this season. I'm looking forward to it.
Sweet. Thanks, Ryan.
Yep.